Georgia's 6-week abortion ban. State Supreme Court of State will remain in place after decision law on Tuesday. A movement in South is largely inaccessible. He reversed a lower court decision lifted law on grounds that it was contrary. He argued he violated equal protection and other rights. Robert McBurney, Judge, Fulton County Supreme Court, accepted plaintiff's claim about timing of Law. 2022. The key sections it were prepared when voting and enters into force. It was clearly contrary to Constitution. However, the majority in the Supreme Court of Georgia did not agree. Justice Verda Verda M. Colvin for the majority. The United States Supreme Court determined that when a law interpreting the U.S. Constitution enters into force, it cannot determine that a law be invalid. The law 2019 governor when he was signed by Brian Kemp. He among most strict ones in country. The case will return to lower court to solve questions about whether violations are innate rights. State Constitution. Although decision state law on Tuesday was not a final statement about state law, Kemp and Republican Chief Public Prosecutor Chris Carr was greeted by Chris Carr, who said that law, known as Georgia Life Law of his office, would continue to defend Constitution. His office. Carol McDonald, President and CEO of Southeast Advocates, said in a statement that the health centers in the region would remain open to provide legal, limited abortion care. The current law prohibits abortion after 6 weeks, which is earliest one of the fetal cardiac electrical activity different from heartbeat of an organ that has been completely created. There is an exception. Monica Simpson, General Manager, Women's General Manager of Siserong Color Reproduction Justice Collective, described the case plaintiff the case as a destructive decision. This prohibition of abortion forced Georgians to travel throughout the state lines or to maintain their consequences against the will of pregnancy and birth, he said. The struggle against access been concentrated since U.S. Supreme Court's decision to control abortion laws. Last year decision of Dobbs-Jackson Women's Health Organization has become a state issue last year, in 18 states, including been banned or restricted. A total of 15 prohibitions, except for very limited exceptions, prohibit the abortion in 12 weeks and in the future. SBA pro-life American President Marjorie Dannenfelser framed his decision on Tuesday as a victory for anti-antibortion defenders and in a statement, "When you brave and stop for life, the Americans will stand with you." However, reality has been different from voter referendums to protect or expand access to abortion. And the galvanizing forces have been different for abortion rights defenders. Andrea Young, General Manager of Georgia ACLU, said in a statement, "Today's decision is not the end of this struggle for women's health services. Governor Brian Kemp and Georgia tried to eliminate our rights." President Biden spokesman Karine Jean